Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Taylor. I hope everyone is doing well. It is January 25th, 2022. This particular class meeting, as I announced in a class announcement earlier today, is going to be an asynchronous class, which means you're simply going to watch 2 quick videos and submit an assignment, and that's that for this class meeting. Unfortunately, I had to deal with an emergency outpatient procedure this morning, which kept me from meeting synchronously or with you all live in real time during Zoom during our normal class time. So for this particular class meeting, I'm going to make it very simple. We're going to watch 2 quick videos. You're going to do a quick assignment before Thursday's class, and that's that. It's going to be a little bit technical, but it's still going to be on the simple side of things. My goal is to mitigate or reduce as much confusion as I can until we're in an immediate classroom environment with each other, so I can show you in a hands-on manner how you format your documents, how to work with Microsoft Word on your computer, and tie up any loose ends with trying to get that installed and get everyone on the same playing field to be able to start writing assignments so that we can get to some actual content in the class. So the idea for this particular class meeting is to watch 2 videos, learn how to format your documents or put them in the right aesthetic, put them in the right organizational pattern, and to be able to control margins, headers, text spacing, font size, all of those technical specific things that you have to do in Microsoft Word to ensure that you're submitting your document in the right style. In our last class session, I introduced the idea of style guides. Many of you have already heard of these or may have briefly learned about them. For instance, MLA is something that most high school classes will require you to write in. Style guides, simply put, are a way to keep documents consistent across similar disciplines. So you'll find that many humanities or English and philosophy-based fields tend to write in the same style, in the same format. The same is true for the humanities and behavioral sciences, any fields that deal with the psychological components of humanity or the behavioral and the interactive or sociological facets of society will typically be rooted in a similar style guide, and all of their documents and research tend to look similar. And as I mentioned in our first class meeting, what we are going to be doing in our class is focusing on APA style guide, which is American Psychological Association. Based on all of your majors that you have entered into, this is going to be the most advantageous style guide. It's going to be something that you see the rest of your time in college and in graduate school for many of you all. Even for most of you all who may be undeclared majors currently, this is still going to be the most prevalent style guide, and so this will help you. If you hear my cat in the background, I apologize. So, here are the instructions for this class meeting. I want you to watch this video, get the instructions. As you know, administratively, in terms of updates, that ad drop ended yesterday. So you're in this class unless you choose to withdraw from it by the appropriate withdrawal deadline. I will send announcements out about that deadline to keep you all abreast of the other important academic deadlines that are coming up. You can also find those on the registrar's office website on the academic calendar. It'll show you a spreadsheet of all the important dates. So make sure you keep up with that. If you do think you might want to withdraw or whatever the case may be, I always encourage you all to talk to me first. I'll be happy to talk you through the class, where you stand, where we're going. If you're apprehensive about the class, and make sure you're comfortable before you make a decision such as withdrawing. With that being said, this is an asynchronous class for today, so everyone is going to be counted present as long as you submit the right assignment. And so what you're going to do is watch this video, and then you're going to scroll down to the next video and watch it. It's about 25 minutes, 25 minutes. It may be helpful to pull up a Microsoft Word blank document on your computer, and then maybe look at this video on your phone or on your iPad. For those of you who don't know, you can download the Canvas app in the App Store or the Google Play Store so that you're able to look at your classes on your phone or your iPad, whatever the case may be. And so sometimes it's helpful when you're actually typing in a document or doing something like we're going to do in this class to view the video on one device so that you can actively make changes on your computer on the other side. So watch this video, watch the formatting video. Then what I'm going to have you do is submit in-class writing 2. If you haven't noticed, most of our daily assignments are probably going to be called in-class writing because in a normal traditional context, we will be submitting these and writing them in class. And so all I want you to do is to take the very first assignment you submitted, in class writing 1, that's the prompt about COVID vaccines being necessary. You're going to take that particular writing that you submitted and you're going to put it in the correct format based on the video that you're going to watch here momentarily. That's all you have to do. Just submit it, follow the instructions in the in-class writing 2 Dropbox, submit it by the appropriate deadline, which will be before our next class. And that's all you have to do. One thing I want to mention is, or reiterate, is I don't want you to feel overwhelmed if you've never used Microsoft Word to this level before. It's fine. Just follow the instructions, go step by step, put this in as close of a format as you can. I do want to set the precedent that all of these different steps are the minimum standards for APA when you submit a document. So the idea is you want to check off all these boxes, do all these things, make your documents and assignments look just like what you're going to see in the next video. And if you do that, you can be assured that it's going to be in the right format. And also, if you do this with any document or a blank document as you watch the next video, you can simply save that as a template for all your future documents and know that they're in the right format. So don't get too confused. Don't get too overwhelmed by any technical aspects of this. Just try your best. And then once we get in the classroom environment, I'll help you all and make sure you know how to do this because it can be confusing if it's the first time you've ever appropriately formatted a document like this. So that's it. When we get back in class, in an actual classroom environment where we can have discussion, we're actually going to start looking at writing, discipline-based writing, what we call contextual analyses, or thinking outside of the box about situations and being able to respond to those situations in writing. For now, just focus on this formatting and let me know if you have any questions.